Let's be honest for a second. If you order KFC today, there's a moment of anticipation. You open the box, you grab a piece, you take a bite. And instead of crunch, you get something more like warm, soft, slightly steamy chicken. Not bad, just not what you remember. Because KFC chicken used to be loud, like you could hear it from across the table, loud. The crunch was the whole experience. It was the sound, the texture, the reason people ordered it in the first place. So what happened? Did our taste buds change? Did we just grow up and get grumpy? Or did KFC quietly change something behind the scenes? Because this isn't just nostalgia talking. Millions of people say the same thing. KFC just isn't as crispy anymore. And here's the twist. It's not because KFC forgot how to fry chicken. It's not because the recipe disappeared, and it's not because one employee messed up your order. The real reason is way bigger than that. It has to do with speed, cost-cutting, delivery apps, modern fast food systems, and why crispiness is one of the hardest things to scale. Today, we're breaking down the real reason KFC chicken lost its crunch, and why this problem isn't unique to KFC at all. If you enjoy breaking down food stories like this, consider subscribing. It really helps us keep making more. All right, let's talk crunch. From the very beginning, crunch was the brand. When Colonel Sanders built KFC, he wasn't just selling chicken. He was selling an experience. Fresh chicken, hand-breaded, cooked in pressure fryers that locked in moisture inside while creating a crackly, crispy crust on the outside. That pressure-fried crunch was loud. It shattered when you bit into it. It stayed crispy long enough to survive the drive home, which back then was kind of a miracle. But here's the part people forget. KFC wasn't originally designed to be fast food. Early KFC locations cooked chicken in smaller batches. Customers waited, sometimes a long time, and nobody complained, because you weren't rushing. You sat down, you talked. You waited for chicken that was actually worth waiting for. Old-school KFC kitchens were hands-on. Employees mixed breading in-store. They hand-coated every piece. They watched the fryers carefully. They served chicken soon after it was done, when the crust was still dry and crackly. Crunch loves freshness. It hates shortcuts. And back then, the entire system was built to protect that crunch. But as KFC grew, as fast food became faster, as customers stopped waiting, that system started to crack. Because crunch is fragile. It disappears when food sits too long. It disappears when steam builds up. It disappears when speed becomes more important than texture. And that's where KFC started facing a problem that would only get worse with time. To keep up with modern demand, something had to change. Here's the hard truth KFC ran into. Crunch and speed do not get along. Modern fast food is built around one thing: speed. Drive-through times, order volume, lunch rushes, delivery orders are stacking up on a screen, and crispy chicken, it does not like to be rushed. To keep up, KFC had to change how chicken moves through the kitchen. Instead of cooking smaller batches and serving them quickly, stores started cooking larger batches ahead of time. That chicken then sits in warming cabinets waiting for orders. Sounds harmless. Until you remember one enemy of crunch: steam. Hot chicken releases moisture. That moisture gets trapped, and trapped steam turns crispy breading into a soft coating. Crunch hates moisture. Fast food creates moisture. So even if the chicken comes out crispy at first, the clock is already working against it. The longer it sits, the softer it gets. Now add modern expectations on top of that. Customers don't want to wait. They want food immediately. They want drive-through times under 3 minutes. They want delivery drivers grabbing bags non-stop. So KFC optimized for speed and consistency, not texture. Chicken gets held longer. Breading doesn't get time to fully set. Fryers are pushed harder during rushes. And the result? Chicken that's hot, but not crunchy. Here's the irony. KFC didn't make chicken worse on purpose. They made it faster. But speed always has a cost. And in fried food, the cost is almost always crispiness. But speed alone still isn't the full explanation. Because even fast chicken can be crispy if you're willing to spend more money. And that brings us to the next piece of the puzzle, cost cutting. Crispy chicken is expensive. There's no nice way to say it. To get that perfect crunch, you need fresh oil, thick, well-seasoned breading, careful frying, skilled labor, and time. All of those things cost money. And as KFC grew into a massive global chain, those costs started to matter more. A lot more. Chicken prices went up. Oil prices went up. Labor costs went up. So something had to give. Over time, KFC, like many fast food chains, began adjusting the process. Breading became more standardized. Some prep moved out of stores and into centralized facilities. Coatings got thinner and more uniform. Oil didn't get changed as aggressively during busy hours. None of these changes sounds dramatic on their own. But when you stack them together, crunch suffers. Crispy chicken depends on structure. A thick, uneven coating traps air and creates crackle. A thinner, more uniform coating absorbs moisture faster. And once moisture gets in, that crunch is gone. Here's the uncomfortable reality. Crunchy chicken requires patience. Patience requires labor. Labor costs money. And in fast food, cost control always wins. This isn't because KFC doesn't care. It's because scale changes everything. What worked beautifully in a smaller, slower system becomes incredibly hard to maintain when you're serving millions of meals a day. And when cost-cutting meets speed, texture is the first thing to disappear. But even if KFC nailed the process perfectly inside the restaurant, there's another modern problem that crunch was never meant to survive: delivery. Here's the brutal truth about crispy chicken. It was never designed to travel. Crispy chicken is at its best in a very small window of time. Fresh out of the fryer, dry air, no lid, no bag, no delay. Now compare that to modern fast food. Chicken goes into a box. The box goes into a bag. The bag gets sealed. The bag sits on a counter. Then it rides in a car for 10, 15, maybe 25 minutes. That bag becomes a steam chamber. And steam is crunch's worst enemy. Your chicken didn't get worse. It took a sauna. Even the crispiest fried chicken on earth will turn soft if you trap hot moisture around it long enough. And KFC leaned hard into delivery. Third-party apps, drive-through dominance, takeout over dine-in. All of that makes sense for business, right? But it's terrible for texture. Boxes have to stay closed to keep food hot. Bags have to stay sealed. Drivers don't care about airflow, they care about speed. So by the time your chicken reaches your couch, it's hot. It smells great. But the crunch has already lost the fight. This is why KFC sometimes tastes better in the restaurant than at home, and why older memories of KFC feel crunchier, because you likely ate it fresh at the table, right after it was cooked. Modern fast food is optimized for convenience, not immediacy. And crispy food needs immediacy. But there's still one final reason the change feels so dramatic, because part of what you're tasting is memory. There's one last factor we can't ignore. And it's not in the kitchen. It's in your head. When people say, KFC used to be crispier. Part of what they're tasting is memory. Think about the first times you had KFC. Family dinners, buckets on the table. Greasy napkins, laughing, no phone, no delivery app, no rush. Food always tastes better when it's tied to moments like that. As kids, our senses were louder. Crunch felt crunchier. Flavors felt bigger. Everything felt more intense. As adults, we compare, we analyze. We eat fast food in cars, between meetings, or on the couch while answering emails. So when today's KFC doesn't match the memory of that perfect bite from years ago, the difference feels massive. And yes, real changes happened. Speed changed. Processes changed. Delivery changed. But nostalgia amplifies the gap. Your brain remembers KFC as the loudest crunch you've ever heard. even if it wasn't always perfect back then. That doesn't mean you're imagining things. It means your expectations are competing with a highlight reel, and no modern fast food system can beat that. Which brings us to the final truth. KFC didn't suddenly forget how to make crispy chicken. The world around it changed. So if KFC chicken doesn't feel as crispy as it used to, you're not imagining it. But it's also not because KFC suddenly forgot how to fry chicken. The truth is, crispiness lost a long, quiet battle. It lost to speed, it lost to scale, it lost to cost cutting, and it really lost to delivery bags filled with steam. KFC was built in a slower era, when people waited, sat down, and ate chicken fresh out of the fryer. Today's fast food world is built around immediacy, convenience, and volume, and unfortunately, crunch doesn't survive those conditions very well. This isn't just a KFC problem either. You'll hear the same complaints about fries, onion rings, and fried chicken from almost every major chain. Crispy food is fragile. It needs time, care, and the right environment. Fast food gives it none of those things. Understanding this isn't about being disappointed. It's about knowing what changed. Once you see the system, the experience makes sense. And that's really what this channel is about. We don't say food is worse just to complain. We explain why it feels different and what trade-offs were made along the way. If you enjoy breaking down food stories like this, consider subscribing. It helps us keep making more. Thanks for watching.